Good afternoon, dear teacher and classmates. My name is Eliana Sofia Leal Lozada, and this is my video for the task 1. So I'm going to talk about the 5 questions related to the course Didactics of Mathematics. So let's just start. Okay, the first question is, according to the video, what is didactics? According to the video, the importance of didactics in mathematics. The didactics is how you teach a topic and consider what is involved to teach in the best way. In short, the didactics is part of the pedagogy is like a social science that is responsible for studying the techniques and teachings and methods that a teacher can use in the classroom and to improve the teaching learning process, like many authors define, because define is the art or science of teaching. Okay, the second question is, according to the video, why it is important the didactics? According to the video and the Dr. Tony Gardenier, didactics is very important for all the teachers because it allows them to think, to analyze, to develop and prepare the teachers and the ground thoroughly in order to teach in the best way. For example, the teacher can to think about how he or she is going to develop a topic and thus plan in an organized way which elements are involved in the process to teach a topic and achieve meaningful learning. In what I have learned, didactics helps us to think about the ways and methods that can be used when teaching so that the objectives set in a class are achieved. The next question is, according to the video, what is the main difference between the Singapore lesson and the American lesson? According to the video, the main difference between the Singapore lesson and the American lesson is that with the Singapore lesson, all the aspects of didactics matters, and in a classroom, it have like an essential role to teach in a visual way to the students. This methodology use a great variety of tools to teach fewer themes thoroughly, while with the American lesson has many topics. And I remember that the Dr. Gardner said that they can have 150 lessons, and with them you have to teach and learn, and that is better to take great chunks and go on your own pace of learning. So I was reading about the Singapore method, and some lectures mention that it happens because this method states that all the students advance at a similar rate. So the teachers wait for students to learn a particular concept before advancing to the next. Personally, what I like the most about the Singapore lesson is that the time of teaching is not intent that the students memorize the processes, but that they do by themselves generate a true understanding and reason with which process they can solve the activity. Okay, the first question is, according to the video, Dr. Gardenier is more inclined towards Singapore's books or American books, and why? According to the video, Dr. Gardenier is more inclined to the Singapore's books because they consider the didactics and all its aspects like tools, methodologies, time, students' needs, and so on. In this case, how a teacher develops a plan for they and a student, and at the same time analyze the prerequisites necessary to teach a topic thoroughly. In the video, the Dr. Gardenier mentions that the American books are good, yes, but he has clearly taught with these methodologies. The only thing that he is more inclined to advance in great chunks and let to the students through to go slowly at the beginning and later you start the more complex topics. Also, I don't know much about Singapore or American books. Yes, I have learned in the university that it's very important to base the teaching of any subject on the knowledge of the students, take into account their interests and their experience in order to for them to understand the same for themselves topics and be active and maybe a reflective learning. So finally, the last question is, what do you think of didactics of mathematics after watching the video? Okay, after watching the video, I have many doubts, and I wish it lasts a little longer to better understand the subject because it talks about the Singapore lessons and the American lessons, and I don't know anything about it. I remember well that the Dr. Gardner in the video mentioned something from his experience, but as such, he didn't explain in detail. I understand with the video what the didactics of mathematics consists of, and it is like the way you teach, analyze, and develop a topic in a deep way. As we know, children have many different skills, and the duty of a good teacher is to use the best teaching and learning methodology that allows him to explain the academic topics, so students will understand better and be motivated in their own learning. For that, the didactics are so important. In addition, teachers with didactics can improve teaching process, increase their experience, their own methodologies, and thus stimulate learning using several education activities and tools. So this is all for this video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next opportunity. Bye!